Hi, it's Kazuyoshi. So the reason I'm smiling now is I'm going to talk about a little bit funny thing or maybe interesting thing, and just what I have experienced 2, 3 weeks ago while I was traveling together with my Major League Baseball player because he was elected for the All-Star game. Because of that kind of schedule, he didn't play, but actually he was there. And also, every year in the summer period, I moved to the US so that we can spend a whole week for that during the All-Star break. When he'll be elected, okay, we'll be there. But if not, we do kind of have a relaxed time so that we can talk about first half and the second. And going to talk about what we're going to do, talk about what we're going to do in the second half and also kind of refresh everything so that that's part of the coaching activities that I'm doing together with the player. And so therefore this time he was elected for the All-Star game, so we didn't have time to speak about things. So then after so I moved together with the team on him and so that we can spend some time in the other city after the All-Star break that he's gonna play. And I experienced this very interesting thing. And of course, everybody talks about the difference between the West Coast and East Coast of the United States. And I'm not the person to speak about that a lot, but at least for the baseball perspective, Major League Baseball perspective, I would see this, and many people would agree that West Coast people are relaxing, much more enjoying the not just the baseball game, but the atmosphere and all the experiences are existing as a whole, which is very nice. And on contrary, there are same element on the East Coast as well, but the East team are much more uh, relatively focused on the competition and serious, or I don't say that West is not serious, but the more serious, including the fans. They are aggressive and really, really wanting the team to win. And so therefore, there always a difference. And the pressure too for the players are different. It's at least what I've been told and I experienced over the past 5 years when I had an opportunity to be there several times. And this time we went to the Philadelphia, which is, if I'm correct, a very, very important place for United States as a historical things and the bells and all the things, the big places that were signed, and so that they became independent, all those things that everybody knows. And but maybe that independence mindset has some impact of the fan of the Philadelphia, the team is Phillies. So I heard that the Phillies fan are sort of crazy or maybe they're intense and they really love the baseball. And it was amazing that the entire stadium was filled with fans, even just in a regular days. So it's not a playoff. It's not a postseason, it's just a regular day. It's 45,000 people filling the stadium for consecutive 2 or 3 days. That's very amazing. And the point that I wanted to talk about is that this thing. It's when I've been around in the other stadiums, people are enjoying the game itself and also the food and beers and maybe the conversation. So therefore, in the most of the stadium, people are drinking and eating while they are watching the games. And that's a regular thing. So they start eating from the beginning of the game and drinking, and they keep eating and drinking. And maybe the fifth inning or sixth inning, they get full and they start relaxing and they sort of leave at after the 18th and when the games are kind of fixed, they're done. However, compared to that, the Phillies, what I observed is that it was totally different. And there it was very interesting. Many of the fans were eating a lot, drinking a lot before, maybe not drinking too much, eating a lot before the game. And most of them were have finished the dinner before the first pitch, play ball, which means that they have finished and maybe they are still drinking, but the foods are done and they are there to concentrate watching the game. So that intensity or concentration, focus, makes the team stronger, makes the players stronger, and also the fans are really knowledgeable about all the things that are happening in baseball. So good plays will be honored, and maybe sometimes the poor play will be booed a lot. And I understand that's a cultural thing, and it's very interesting. This is just how the way they enjoy this. And of course, that makes the team stronger. I'm thinking about how we can apply this to the corporate world. And if you are serious and for your plan, because you need to finish the dinner before the game, you need to have a plan to be there an hour prior to the game. Those also things kind of things. So that was a kind of experience which I was inspired a lot and really enjoyed, and that is something that I want to share today. Not a not a very important tip, but there are things that I have learned and hope this will give some idea to you. Thank you.